Okay, so across the top, you got dual float, vertical switch, and tethered switch. Those are the three switches that we make. Those switches connect to a controller. So a dual float will either connect to a C1, a C1.5, or a C2. And when you put those together, you get a DF for dual float, and then a C1. So this part number would be a DFC1, a DFC1.5, or a DFC2 for dual float controller 2.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty simple nomenclature. When you change to VS, you do the exact same thing, just VSC1, VSC 1.5. We actually do not make a VSC1 or a TSC1. The only one that comes with the one is the dual float.
Okay.
But we do make those and those. We make all those various options. Okay, we also make something called a VS, which is just a simple piggyback, 110 volt pump plugs in piggyback switch. There's a cord that comes up here and has an outlet on it for the pump to plug into it.
Okay.
Okay. So that's kind of switches. These two here are sump or sewage and debris. This one, the dual float, is just for Clearwater. Okay, so sump only. Those are all the various options.
Okay. The model numbers.
Model numbers and then the various options of them. We also make something called a C3. It's not a super popular switch for us, but it looks kind of like a DFC Two, but it has what's called a triac in it. So it's just a high cycling. Mm-hmm. It's like a specialty switch. So in the DFC Two, you got two alarms built into them. One of them is for a power outage. If a power goes out, the thing's not going to pump. It's going to tell you power's out, okay? The second one is if the either float goes up for 10 minutes, it's going to alarm and say, uh-oh, the float's been up for 10 minutes. Something's going on. We don't know what's going on. It could be a broken pump, could be a broken check valve, could be a separated union, but for some reason, the float hasn't dropped in 10 minutes, okay? Then you have a power. Those two are linked. So it's going to tell you if your power's out, it's going to beep. You can come down and tell it, I know my power's out. I don't want to hear you beep anymore. When power comes back on, it'll actually beep again, reminding you to flip the switch back into the right position. Okay. Then you have this optional accessory port on the bottom here. There's a 3.5 millimeter jack right there, and two different things can plug into that. And we'll get into that here in a minute.